Welcome to the Arizona Wildcats Video Extra, the Tuesday edition, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley, here with Daniel Burke. Daniel, we're going to start with some breaking news. Carey has signed a 4-year deal with the Chicago Bears. Bears drafted him on Saturday in the 4th round. The guy who left a year early finally gets, at the end of the day, what he left school for, which is a paycheck. Is this life-changing money for him?
Well, his life is definitely going to change. Yeah. I mean, and I would for any college student who then signs for a contract. And it's like $2.59 million over 4 years, and it's a guaranteed of about $432,000. So, we knew he was going to sign. The way the draft is set up these days, I mean, pretty much everyone's slotted in, and you knew it would happen quickly. So this is just kind of a thing that had to happen. But for him, yeah, like you said, I mean, his life's definitely going to change, and this is what he's always been waiting for, is to get paid to play football, and that's always been his dream. So now, he signed on the dotted line, and he can say that he's getting paid to play football.
Sure. Those numbers aren't official yet, but it's basically going off of last year's slot, which was the 117th overall pick.
117.
Coincidentally, also held by the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, Kasim Green, so they're familiar with that number, and you would think that that's what it's going to be, if not exactly, then right there. So you have an idea of what he'll make.
Sure. Daniel, you spent Friday and then again Saturday with the Careys. What was the sense like once he was finally drafted, and what did Kadeem do to celebrate?
It was more relief than anything, I think. I mean, they were excited, and there was a lot of, jubilation and all that stuff, but I think it was just relief. They got together. Friday, it didn't happen, and Saturday, I think they wanted it to happen quickly, and it did. I mean, it only took 17 picks, so it was just kind of relief, and he stood up, and everyone kind of mobbed him, and he got teary-eyed. I don't want to say full-on cried, but got teary-eyed, and then spent the weekend with his family and went out and got some Bears gear and is ready, and then he'll leave Thursday. So I think it's been kind of a low-key celebration. He said he still wanted to keep working out and being in even better shape than what they saw a couple weeks ago.
Hopefully that means getting just a little bit faster in the 40.
Yeah, that's well, actually, what the best part about this for Kadeem is he probably doesn't have to talk about his 40-yard dash ever again.
Doesn't have to run one ever again.
Doesn't have to run one,
yeah.
and when he goes to Chicago this weekend, maybe he'll get asked once or twice about it. But after that, it is now done, and it's time to prove whether or not that number was meaningful. I mean, the people that swear by it tell you he's not going to be a productive NFL back because of that time. People in his camp who support him say that number doesn't matter. So we're going to find out one way or the other here soon.
Wow. This is the Arizona Wildcats Video Extra, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. Ryan Finley here with Daniel Burke. Daniel, we're going to shift gears just a little bit here. This was really your first time watching an NFL draft with an NFL draft prospect. I've been in that seat. It's a strange feeling, isn't it? You feel like you're kind of watching somebody's life unfold.
Well, last year you're waiting for Matt Scott to get picked, and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, and
you waited a lot last year.
Again, you were the only one that didn't think he was going to get drafted. Everyone else did, so you thought it was going to happen, and then it didn't. This year was different because you weren't sure if Marquise Flowers and Shaq Richardson would get drafted, but you knew they would sign, and then Shaq goes in the 5th round and Marquise in the 6th, right after Kadeem in the 4th. So it made for a busy Saturday. But I think especially having been there with Kadeem, when these guys get picked, I mean, their life just changes, and how exciting of a moment it is for them. So it is cool, but it is even for me, you're just you're not nervous for them, but you're nervous because you have to put a story out, and and it's just you don't know when it's going to happen. So it's a nerve-wracking process.
To me, this is an old man comparison here, but it's kind of like waiting on a child to be born. That at the end of the day there's going to be a baby,
right?
But you don't know what he's going to look like. You don't know if he's going to be healthy. You don't know X, Y, Z. With Kadeem, you knew at the end of Saturday he was going to have an NFL team. You just didn't know which one and whether or not it'd be a good fit.
Absolutely, and so it was just a matter of time before it happened. And again, they wanted to get it done early. I think they really wanted him to go to a team where he was already comfortable with and that they had talked to about, which is exactly what the Bears is. So you knew it was going to happen, but it did, and when it did, it was pretty cool.
Great work as always, Daniel. Now you're going to take a little break, I hope.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Why
good
not?
deal. For Daniel Burke, I'm Ryan Finley. This is the Arizona Wildcats Video Extra, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. We'll see you next time.